Hello everyone, I'm back for another video, and in this one we are going to do something super exciting. This is something I've never personally done before, and that is going to be counting my calories. I'm also going to be counting my protein, so just get an overview of my diet, what it is, how much it is, and whether or not I should be gaining weight based on the amount of exercise that I'm doing. So I'm super excited because I've never done this before, and I've been looking forward to it for all the last week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at all my meals per day, which is going to be breakfast, lunch, dinner, plus 2 snacks in between is what I normally do. I'm going to plug those into an app. I'm going to get all the information from the food, and then I'm going to average the total number over 3 days to figure out what I eat and how much of it I eat. So let's just get right into it. We're starting off with day 1. So I'm not going to go through every single meal and snack that I had throughout all 3 days because that wouldn't be a very entertaining video. So I'm going to go in depth in day 1 so you can see a typical day of the diet, and then just talk about the other 2 in less detail. So overall you'll still get a good idea of what I'm eating and how I'm eating it, but also have some insight from me looking back on the 3 days. So we're going to start off with day 1. So the app I was using, in case all of you want to use it, is called Nutrition IX. So out of the 3 days, the first day was sort of in the middle in terms of my total calories consumed, while the second day was the highest and the third day was the lowest. Now the third day I didn't work out, so that was sort of part of the experiment I was doing. So now I can conclude basically that I eat more on days that I work out. So for day 1, I started off with a breakfast of scrambled eggs, then turkey on toast, and granola with blueberries. So that breakfast was super high calorie in terms of the entire day. It had 1,500 calories in it. Most of that, 900 calories, came from the granola. So granola is pretty much a staple in my diet, and it's where I get a lot of my total calories from. It's also homemade, so there's no brand I recommend. I find it's always healthier and tastes better when you make it yourself. So that was breakfast. We went on to an AM snack. That was sunflower seed butter on celery, which is really good if you've never tried it. And if you've never tried sunflower seed butter, it's a great alternative to peanut butter, to almond butter, to all the butters out there. Then for the snack, that was a total of just 300 calories. Then we went on to lunch. We had rice, ground beef, some vegetables, and potato in a big, bowl, a stir fry. And then dinner was the lightest meal of the day. It was a vegetable stir fry. So it was a pretty solid day overall. Now we're going to go into second day. This day was, out of the 3, was the most calorie dense day. So we started off with a 900 calorie breakfast, again of granola and blueberries. Then I was hungry, so I went back and got seconds of granola, another 2 cups, which I then counted as my AM snack. For lunch, I had a vegetable gluten-free pizza, which doesn't sound very good, but is surprisingly good, especially they put some sauce on it. The vegetables are all fried. It tastes amazing. I definitely recommend that if you're interested in it. Here's a picture of the one I have. Then as a PM snack, I had a granola bar, 18 rabbits, and also some strawberries, 6 to be exact. Then for dinner was the most calorie-dense meal of the day. Was ground beef and rice with vegetables. Again, like granola, ground beef with some sort of rice and vegetable combo is a staple of my diet. So that was the second day, again, the most calorie-dense day, and now we're going to the last day, which was the lowest of the 3 days because I did not work out. So we started off with granola, this time with buckwheat cereal and a banana for a combined 1,100 calories, and then an AM snack of chips and salsa with guacamole, and also a little bit of dark chocolate. My lunch was, I barely had anything. That was sort of just more of a snack than anything because I wasn't that hungry because the breakfast was so large and I had that slightly later in the day. But we went on to have dinner, which was a solid chicken with asparagus and potato. So again, I pretty much skipped lunch there, and dinner was a combined just 300 calories, so that was a really low calorie day. So now here's the big reveal, the calorie total for the 3 days. So we're starting off with day 1 was 3,105 calories. So that was 1,500 from breakfast, 300 from the snack, 700 from lunch, and 500 from dinner. So that's a pretty solid day, right in the middle. And then we go on to Wednesday, which was day 2. This was an absolutely crazy day. We started off with a breakfast, which was 900 calories. Then the snack was really just a whole bunch of granola, was more than 1,000, which is where all the extra calories came from. And then a lunch is 700 calories, a snack of another 150, and then dinner of another 1,100. So the calorie total for that day was 4,127 calories. And then we go on to day 3, which was a total of just 2,456 calories. So that was significantly lower for the day. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to a calculator and we're going to average all of these up.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
So the combined calorie total for the 3 days was 9,688 calories, so just under 10K. So now we're going to divide that by 3 for the total average calorie amount, which is 3,229 calories. So right now, I'm eating roughly 3,000 calories a day. Now the strange thing about this is that I'm not actually gaining weight, or at least I haven't been for the last couple of months. I'm right around 150 pounds right now, and I've been within a couple pounds of that pretty much every time I've had my weight taken over the last couple of months. Which means basically that I am working out, I'm exercising enough to burn off all of those calories, which means I'm in a great place in terms, or at least I think, of what I'm eating. And you know, it's healthy, I have enough energy all the time, you know, it's all good. So there you go, that's my count of my calories for 3 days. That was, that was fun, that was an experience, and what I think I'm gonna do is do this, once every couple of months. That way I can track my progress, see what I'm eating, see how that lines up with how physically I'm performing, and everything else that goes into eating and what the result of that eating is. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like, to subscribe if you want more content like this, and also leave a comment letting me know what you think. Also, go follow me on Instagram. There's daily content over there. We are grinding, so make sure to give us a follow there. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.